Standards, codes, guidelines, and certifications each serve a distinct but interconnected purpose in improving maintenance and reliability practices. Standards are the foundational documents that outline agreed upon practices or criteria in areas such as equipment maintenance, safety protocols, or quality control. They provide a consistent framework for execution across teams and facilities. Codes differ from standards in that they are typically enforceable by law. They incorporate multiple standards and are often developed by regulatory agencies or industry bodies to ensure minimum safety and performance levels. In contrast, specifications focus on the exact requirements that a product or service must meet, technical parameters, performance benchmarks, or material compositions. Guidelines are recommendations that help interpret or apply standards in real-world situations. Though not mandatory, they offer useful advice and practical steps that promote better compliance and execution. Certification refers to the process by which an organization or individual is assessed against a standard by an independent body and formally recognized for compliance. Certification increases trust, supports external validation, and enhances credibility in competitive or regulated markets. Conformance is the actual act of meeting the specified requirements in a standard. It's what certification validates and what audits check for. Together, these terminologies create the foundation for structured, repeatable, and auditable maintenance practices that are essential for high-performance operations. Codes, standards, and standardization play a crucial role in creating consistency, safety, and efficiency across maintenance and reliability operations. Codes are legally enforceable and are often developed by government or regulatory bodies to ensure public and operational safety. They are built from a collection of standards and are mandatory, especially in areas such as electrical safety, pressure vessels, or environmental compliance. Standards, on the other hand, are typically voluntary but widely adopted. They serve as best practice benchmarks developed by professional or industry organizations. These may not be legally binding unless incorporated into a code, but they are essential for guiding technical decisions and ensuring interoperability across systems, suppliers, and teams. Standardization refers to the process of developing and applying consistent methods, tools, or terminology. In maintenance, standardization helps reduce variability in how tasks are performed, ensures that documentation and procedures are uniform, and simplifies training. This improves efficiency, reduces errors, and enhances quality. In practice, standardization enables better communication across departments and contractors, reduces duplication of effort, and supports the integration of new technologies or systems. It also facilitates smoother audits, easier benchmarking, and better regulatory compliance. In summary, these elements together form the structural backbone of professional, efficient, and scalable maintenance programs. Management process standards focus on how organizations structure and manage their operations, rather than just the products or equipment they maintain. These standards are designed to improve system-wide performance by embedding consistency, accountability, and continual improvement into organizational processes. ISO 9001 is centered on quality management systems. It ensures that processes are in place to consistently meet customer requirements and drive satisfaction. It emphasizes process documentation, corrective actions, and performance monitoring to deliver predictable results. ISO 14001 addresses environmental management. It requires organizations to evaluate their environmental impact, set measurable objectives, and establish controls to reduce harm. This includes waste reduction, energy efficiency, and compliance with environmental laws. Is the key standard for asset management. It introduces a framework to manage the entire life cycle of assets, from acquisition through operation to disposal, with a focus on delivering value from assets in a cost-effective and risk-aware manner. All these standards support better governance, risk management, and stakeholder trust. They help organizations identify and close performance gaps, reduce inefficiencies, and establish a culture of structured improvement. Implementing them requires not only procedural change, but also leadership commitment and a focus on long-term sustainability. Implementing asset management and other standards is a structured, multi-phase process that begins with understanding where your organization currently stands. The first step is conducting a gap analysis, a comparison of existing practices against the requirements of the chosen standard. This identifies areas of nonconformance and highlights what needs to be developed, improved, or documented. Once the gaps are known, the organization must develop an action plan that outlines how to address these deficiencies. This includes setting timelines, allocating resources, and assigning responsibilities for each corrective action or improvement. An essential part of implementation is training and awareness. Everyone involved must understand the standard, its purpose, and their individual roles in achieving compliance. Without this cultural and behavioral alignment, process changes are unlikely to succeed. Next comes the development and alignment of procedures, documentation, and records. These artifacts must reflect the standard's requirements and support auditable, repeatable performance. Clear documentation also ensures continuity and consistency in execution, especially in high turnover environments. Finally, internal audits are conducted to verify readiness before seeking external certification. These audits help catch remaining issues and reinforce accountability. Success in implementing standards depends not only on technical compliance, but also on leadership support, integration with business goals, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Standards provide a wide range of benefits that strengthen the performance, reliability, and competitiveness of maintenance and reliability organizations. One of the most immediate advantages is improved operational efficiency. When tasks are standardized, employees spend less time figuring out how to perform them, reducing variability, delays, and rework. Standards also contribute to consistent quality. Repeatable processes lead to predictable outcomes, which are essential in environments where safety, uptime, and precision matter. This reliability enhances the credibility of maintenance practices and supports high-performance operations. Another major benefit is risk reduction. By aligning with recognized standards, organizations are better prepared to meet regulatory requirements and prevent costly compliance failures. Standards embed checks, documentation, and preventative controls that reduce the likelihood of incidents. In terms of business impact, standards enhance global competitiveness. Certification to international standards like ISO 9001 or ISO 55000 signals to customers and partners that the organization follows best practices. This opens doors to new markets, partnerships, and funding opportunities. Moreover, standards promote a culture of continuous improvement. Through auditing, performance tracking, and corrective action cycles, organizations are always looking for ways to do better. This mindset drives long-term success and helps teams stay agile in the face of change. Overall, standards turn maintenance from a cost center into a strategic enabler of reliability, efficiency, and growth.